One. Stop leaning on the car.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 80, 29, 45, 18. Here I come. My man, come on, my man, come on. Retouch face. I'm gonna get him.
You gotta count again, Daddy. Good job, Daddy.
Go count again.
Y'all gotta go hide. She gotta count again. Stop leaning on the car, Mama. I'll tell you again, you gonna have to take a break.
2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 80.
That ain't how you said it start over.
I can't count. 1,
2,
2,
3. Keep counting with me, cause you skipped some numbers. 4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8.
8,
Turn around, so you're supposed to be looking at them. 9,
9,
10.
10.
There you go.
Here I come. You have to count again.
Do it one more time and then somebody else gotta do it. It's okay. Sometimes you can't feel it, bro.
1,
Okay, you can help set it up,
1,
bro. Go ahead.
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7, 8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10.
Wait, not.
Here I come. I'm not here. Let me get tagged.
Oh, she got you, baby. That man was on your side, Daddy. Okay, Daddy, don't keep
Ashley, you didn't get tagged.
He was on her side. One more time. Count one more.
Nope.
I said, what? Count. Turn your butt around and count. Don't tell me no.
I won't say.
Say, hey, I'm going to keep telling you stop running the car. Slow your butt down and bad and good.
You counted, Mama?
You need to keep counting out loud. Otherwise, you're going to have to Mama, count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Why y'all keep getting memory? Mama, you too busy playing. You ain't even paying attention to your brother in pain. You over talking about, I got man. Time out. Cause that don't make no sense. Like, you can't be having that much fun that you don't see. Just like I told Ezra. She can't be hitting y'all to the point causing you pain. And you can't be sitting up there going after your brother when you see he going through a flare. Stop that. You don't want me to have it. They can't catch me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 14, 19. 19.
8.
8.
You need to be repeating that because you obviously don't know how to count to 10. So 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10. Ready? Here I come.
Okay.
I'm on base, bro. I'm the fast. I'm fast like that. You have to count against Sasha. Yeah. You want to say one.
All right, Mama.
You made me lose. She didn't even count. I said count again. She didn't even count.
Nah, she didn't, but she got one more time to be it. Count said you need to work on counting to 10.
10?
Yeah, count to 10.
10.
No, I didn't say start at 10. 1.
1,
Count.
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10. Ready now? Here I come. This has a fun. You're right, you get to choose who's 8 now. My shoe's flowing. My shoe's flowing. They're flowing. You get to choose who's 8, Scotty. I think
Momo.
Momo's in. And Momo's with. Let's go hide. Tell us to the car. Daddy said that.
Well, Riot then.
Why? Daddy said Momo. No, I said Momo. Then you eat right. Then you eat. Oh, God.
You the fastest.
I'm still gonna catch both of y'all. I'm gonna play. Yeah, right. You're running faster than me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She got tag first, so you hit. Yes. Okay. 1, 3.
No.
Okay.
That's cheating. So you have to stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready? Here I come. Slowly pokey. Slowly pokey. Slowly pokey. That's what I said. I have long legs. I'm faster than her. I'm faster than her. I said choose. You have to count again. I have to choose. No, only when you count 3 times. That means you get to choose. But you only count once. Mama, come on. Hello. Bye. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
I made it again! She can't even catch you. Count one more time.
No, it's Momo's turn. And then soon it's going to be time to go in, so y'all need to switch it up. Come on.
1,
Start that turn. Y'all got about 2 more turns. One more turn,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She didn't catch me. She didn't catch me again. Oh, I got to read them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, what we gonna do when we get up there?
I got you. You okay?
You gotta calm down. You tried to run head first into the car, man. Alright, yeah, we definitely done. Momo, seriously? This game ain't that important. Don't kill yourself. Let's go to the door. I don't know what about. Take yourself out. Go to the door. That's all right.
Yeah, I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes.
What'd you say?
I said I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes.
That gonna happen when you outside. Tell her.
The moon.
Yeah, we seen the moon.
If he jump up there, he can hop up there. He can jump up there and hop.
I wish I could hop up there and see the moon. What we gonna do when we get up there? What we gonna do?
Try to fix it.
Try to fix it?
Yeah.
Cause it's halfway lit. You just want to light it all the way up? Well, it do that. Give it a couple of days. It'll light all the way up. It's building up its energy right now.
Build up the energy?
Yeah, building up its energy.
I can hop up there.
You say you can't hop up there? Nah, not too many people can hop up there.
How many people start like to fall off the moon?
Yeah, buddy. Shout out to the Tickle. I think I said that right. Oh, yeah, you about to do your walk? That's what's up. Shoot, I usually do my walk in the morning, but I gotta make another walk today, too. We're planning on going to go get some agua. So I'm finna head out and go get that. I'm gonna try to get the little one situated. Wanna come back and make this zucchini. Good old zucchini bread. See how that turned out. Which I know is gonna be fire. You know. Cause I'm just lucky like that. You know what I'm talking about? Not to mention, Granny taught me a little something. Granny taught me a little something. She's telling me, she ain't no guarantee no woman gonna wanna be bothered with you, son. So let me make sure you know how to do something for yourself. You trying to see Spidey, man? Okay, first Umbongo Kids first, and then let's watch one episode of Umbongo Kids, and then I'll put on Spider-Man for you, okay? Junior, you was on TV. You was on TV, man. Let's see if I can find Umbongo. Huh? Can you have your blankie? I tell sister to bring your blankie up here. You always want that blankie.
It's always in the car.
It's always in the car.
Yeah.
Why you always leaving your blankie in the car?
I can make it in the car.
How old are your canines, Patty? How old is your canines?
3.
What up, Malik? New era in the building. Can you say new era?
New era.
Yeah, new era.
Oh, I seen Coco Melon.
You seen Coco Melon?
Yeah.
What you know about Coco Melon?
Yes.
I ain't putting on no Coco Melon. I'm finna put on Let's Work Together, Umbongo Kids. You wanna watch Akili? Akili. Whoa, that's a big dog, ain't it?
Yeah.
And you got a red nose pit joint. I don't know why my TV just got frozen. My signal just got frozen on the internet like that. That's crazy. Can y'all hear me though? Let me make sure my joint ain't about to die. Like, just something to put y'all kids up on. 'Cause I know we was talking about homeschooling earlier. Like I told them, I'm finna restart homeschooling with my kids, but currently you know, for the past year. They been back in academy school. But you know, they had them homeschooled in 2022, so but this on Bongo Kids. Something for y'all to check out for your kids to watch. They teach them little things like teamwork, as well as you can see the characters, you know. That's the important thing. Mm-hmm. You hear the show, son?
So when I smell the pilau with my nose, it's an iPhone.
Mm-hmm. What you know about an iPhone? What's your show? You gotta be careful when it's hot.
That's how we should be making my pilau too. As a team. I'm great with
Yeah, you gotta be careful when it's hot, huh?
artist. You can help make it look great. I have been looking for something special.
Yeah, let me get the light on. I don't know what happened to the light over here. Yeah, there it go. There go the lights. Is your show? Hmm? What you say? Oh, you want your green spider? Don't forget, we gotta figure out which ancestor we gonna celebrate for your birthday. Remember, I told your sister that Halloween is just a culmination of the cultural holidays of the people of America. So for us, we gonna celebrate our ancestors. You know what I mean? And since your birthday is October the 31st, we gonna celebrate ancestors on that day. Cause I know you definitely one of the ancestors, ain't you? Yeah, I know. You your granddaddy and granddaddy. I'll be back. I gotta get this food started and get some water, okay? Okay? Make sure you watching Bongo Kids. Be right back. Don't let that remote poke you. Hey, Miss Lady. What y'all got going on down here? You come in. What the door wide open like that, dude? I just said, when did you come in and what? It's fine. It's fine. Leave you alone. What y'all got up tonight? What y'all got up tonight? This might be one of the last little warm nights for a lot of people. What y'all got up on y'all then? You in the north pattern? Or you in the south? There go my stuff. I gotta get this stuff for this bikini. And I went and got me some little Zen stuff for my room. You know, I had to get the good old supplements from the store. Oh, you in Northern? Oh yeah, you in the place to be, shawty. I'm definitely trying to come west soon, see what's going on, as well as network with the family. What this thing really all about. I want to take the time to say I'm grateful for everybody who been coming out and showing support. The growth is real. You feel me? The growth is real. Pretty soon I'll be leaving from, my previous circumstances that was incurred by way of separation of my family type thing. But I'm definitely on the come up. So I ain't gonna sit here and complain when, shoot, at the end of the day, there's a lot of other things that could be going on. A lot of other things that could be going on in my life that wouldn't be all that good. You know what I'm saying? But instead, I got a lot of good things to report, so I feel like that's pretty damn good. You feel me? That's pretty damn good, fam. We need to get some more light up in there, team. You good, man? Alright, I gotta get my charger so I can get this food started. Yeah. So who? Oh, not tonight, okay? But I'll keep that request in mind, okay? Trying to figure out where else to go with this dang zucchinis, bro. But yeah, on some real though. Let's talk about something. Y'all drop any questions y'all may have in consideration for, you know, like me and Better Future was talking in the last video about, or it might have been this video the way my signal been acting. But we was talking about different things like how do previous relationships affect basically how you deal with relationships going forward. I will say, for the most part, it's taught me different things about relationships, as well as made me question going forward if relationships in the way that I was taught is all that important, so to speak. Because when you think about some of the origins, or as far back as a lot of us can go, excuse me. Inside, voice. Can't hear you. Right. Thank you. As far as a lot of us go, we tend to, you know, play off of the different things that's going on in our life. So for me, I definitely been having to play off the things that's going on in my life as far as dealing with how previous relationships has affected my outlook on relationships. Going back to what I was saying at first, as far as the origins for a lot of us in marriage, some of the earliest origins we know of come out of slaves wanting to be married to somebody, and you know they not being allowed to, you know, keep their marriages. So, and then over time, them being allowed to be married. To me, this is similar to, I think what we experience with black people not being able to shop with certain people. When we was marginalized to the point of not having no resources. So this was very detrimental to somebody's survival. You looking for something in particular?
No, I need to go there.
What you need? I can get it.
The pots.
Which one?
Both of them. Both of them.
Oh, that's good. You want the big ones or the both little ones?
The both of them.
But when you think about how them being the origins of our relationships, how this affects how a lot of us look at relationships, you good. This is gonna be a woman. But it makes you wonder why a lot of our relationships go the way that they go, but at the same time, reason why we pay attention to the origins of relationships or how people perceive a relationship, is because that's really how you gonna proceed in your relationship. So if you was the type of person who, you know, you picking up based on how your parents' relationships was, a lot of times they might lead to you being like, I don't, you know, particularly believe in relationships. It can go so many directions. But I say for me, with my parents' relationships, it led to me wanting to have a family because I did value my family and I appreciated what my mother was trying to get done, so to speak. And my father, or fathers. So I wouldn't say it was a lost cause, but I would say it made me, like I do with a lot of things in life, reference whether or not the way that I'm going about it is the best way to go about it. how we like to pedestalize people and stuff, like I always allude to. We treat people as though they better than us or something. And in doing that type of stuff, you find yourself setting yourself up for failure, for real. Because in the long run, people are bound to have some kind of shortcomings in life. So for you to expect for this person to not have any shortcomings, as to say that they better than you, because I mean, what would be better than you other than somebody not making as many mistakes as you do? So life has a way of balancing us out and allowing for us to see that everybody has things to learn. Everybody has things to learn. That's simple. You feel me? That's the reason why we're here. So try not to be so hard on yourself. Have fun with this shit. Either you building up anxiety or you building up greatness through confidence, through developing confidence in your experiences. But you ain't gonna have no experiences sitting back not doing nothing. You feel me? Get out here and make some mistakes. Like they taught me in barber school, this way you make your mistakes at. This way you make your mistakes at. Because when you get out there and you in the leadership position and people is following your lead, you gotta be, you gotta have some kind of balance in your decision making, because other people will be affected adversely by, your lack of decision making. So, when choosing a leader, it's often good to choose somebody who's had the opportunity to explore, their abilities, so to speak, as to have true confidence and not puffed up confidence from what people have told them about themselves. But yeah, we can get this joint popping. Make sure I got all my ingredients. Come on, Woody. I know you got some relationship questions. Not to say people need help in relationships, but I'll tell you what, I need help in all areas. And I seek the truth, you feel me, in order to help myself. So there's nothing wrong with seeking truth in order to help yourself. Nothing wrong with that. I let nobody belittle you out of getting the help you need. God bear with me. I'm gonna have to wash some things real quick. LOL, you gotta do it. Right. I definitely gotta get an office and a mobile Wi-Fi. You feel me, beneficial? Need me a mobile Wi-Fi, cause I don't like to sit still all day. I like to get out and show y'all different things that. First of all, I can't sit still all day. I got stuff I gotta do, but I would like to get out more myself, more than I do. So if I took it up on myself to include all in that, we definitely going outside. We ain't gonna sit here and be up in the office. But shout out to my brother who can and is great at doing that. Shout out to my bro. That shit been a long time coming. For real though. Been a long time coming. And a lot of work. Appreciate that, brother. For creating the platforms. And most of all, like I'm saying, having the confidence enough to believe in itself. For a lot of us, we won't do a show or a stream because we just don't believe that people will want to see us. But truth be told, they will, believe it or not. Because we all got something to contribute. We all got something that somebody could use that would be beneficial to their growth type of thing. I wouldn't tell you not to explore getting out here doing that type of stuff. Putting yourself in front of that camera, developing your confidence, because this is an experience as well. But come on, brother Future, because I know you got all the good questions. I know you got all the good questions. This pit gold mind brain, like, shoot. Matter of fact, I should ask you back. Did any of your relationships affect? I mean, did your relationships with women affect how you look at women? But I know going further with that question that you asked me, I would, further say, the relationships that I developed with my daughters, because I had daughters first, as you can see, led to me. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We need to have more positive streams to counter the negative narrative that's being pushed in media. Yes, I definitely agree. That's kind of some of the conversations or the sentiment I was trying to explore yesterday. Because when we was on the panel, I get where everybody's coming from with the getting these certain people in order and getting a check on a lot of things, but I feel like the over uh, the oversight can lead to too much anything can be bad. Putting out a negative image, um, it overshadows what's really happening um, in the totality. Not to mention, I was trying to allude to how does that affect the younger generation when they see this, when they're so impressionable, trying to figure out which ways they supposed to deal with life. So they'll look at this type of stuff and see it as, they so innocent. They don't catch the underlying conversation of you saying this wrong and these people did this. They like, oh, this what men do, or oh, this what women do. See what I'm saying? Like we would watch cartoons, or we come out and watch cartoons, so we picking characters in which we want to be. That's really what it was boiling down to. So you have to be careful about the characterization. I would say characterization versus the demonizing, because once something gets to be so cliche, it just it dulls the tongue, or it just cuts in a way that people just like, I'm just tired of hearing it. Period. Too much of anything can be bad. So I feel like, as much as we exploring the fact that instead of waiting on the media, the mainstream, or it used to be mainstream media, to tell us what was important, now we're allowed to tell ourselves or tell our own stories. We need to tell, about our wins too. We can't just talk about our losses all day. And for those who are experiencing losses, um, our heart go out to you, but let's be real, we're not experiencing losses all day. There's some wins and losses. There's rises, falls, laughs, and cries. So it don't do no good to focus only on the bad, because the thing that you put your focus on is what's gonna replicate in your life. Because that's really what you telling your faculties. I want to see more of this. So the thing that I would impress upon people is to, go out your way to find good messages. Make sure you balance out your day. If some bad stuff happened to you, counteract that with some good things intentionally in your life. Things that you look forward to doing. Bacon? Yeah. I don't got no faking in here for you. I ain't told you nothing about no bacon. I already told you. Stop worrying about food, little dude, and be in your skin. And I told you what kind of food you can't have. I'm gonna lie, these people gonna think you talking about some real bacon, boy. Talking about it's faking. To find them is not easy, They are buried under the algorithm. Talk about it. Well, what I tell you is, there's good stories out here often. You know, we like you said, we don't know where to find it. So what I do is, we can shoot. Since you brought it up, bro, me and you can get together and do a segment on some of the ones that I find. You feel me? And we just go back and forth about that because I be running across different stuff on the internet. But you can put in good deeds. Some of the same stuff that we put, like just same way we search for anything else. Put in heartwarming experiences between humans. Get to see that because for me, I grew up seeing these heartwarming experiences. So for me, I kind of had to see the other side, y'all. I had to see the trauma. I had to see the adversity people was going through, so my heart could grow more. But I always had somewhat of an understanding with my cousins and the things that they was going through. So it wasn't like I was totally oblivious to none of that. It just, for a lot of us, we got to see that fat meat ain't greasy. Which, some people say the grass ain't green on the other side. But for me, I had to see that fat meat, I had to see fat meat really is greasy. That's what I get to say. Come on, Whitty. I know you got some better future in here killing it. Come on, Whitty. Huh? I like your shirt too, man. You cool. You're a very cool individual. Thank you for being you. Better future, we gotta get you a streaming office too. Man, I'm telling you, why nobody ever told us? Well, they did, and I say it now because my uncle used to tell me all the time, watch your mouth. You feel me? Because the words that come out your mouth, for real, I don't, bro, I'm talking about the simplest phrasing, it turn into something, it becomes something. And if you're not careful, it'll become something that you're not happy with. But you can't get too mad because if you look back far enough, you'll see where it came from. It came from you. And find joy in the fact that, hold on, you can speak that into existence. You can speak good things in too. I feel like the problems with these experiences in our community is that sometimes it creates trauma bound to a point where we are not growing and learning from our experiences. I agree, because so often, it's conversations, people would be like, so what's the solution? And you would hear people say, we not looking for no solution right now. And to me, that's the equivalent of, you talking to a friend or whatnot, and they tell you everything that's going on with them. And once they done telling you what's going on, you like, okay, so look, let's figure out a solution. They like, I ain't even looking for no solution right now. You, at some point, a person might grow tired of just hearing complaints and feel like to me, that's just complaining at that point when you're not looking for a solution. So I agree. If we having these conversations and it keep coming back, we not looking for no solution. Shoot, Whitty was running that down to me the other day too. We was in the chat. She like, come on, okay, so let's get to the solution, family. And that's the point of it all. When we got all these bright minds in the room together, why not come up with something grand? And what's better than a solution? What's grand? What's more grander for the people? You know what I'm saying? An overall change. Shout out to Shay Love in the building. Shout out to the Blue family. Shout out to my triplet brother Blue and his family. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, man, it's important that we, no matter what we going through, no matter what the problem, we be seeking a solution. We become solutionists. For me, I'm realizing that you gotta speak into existence that I'm lucky. Stop talking about how many times all the bad stuff happened to you and start just speaking that I'm lucky into your life. Because yes, that stuff might have happened to you in your past, but let's speak about how we can we can change the trajectory of our lives by what we believe. by what we believe of ourselves. And if you don't believe, then keep speaking it. Keep speaking it until you do. Keep speaking it until you do. And if you say, why would I do that? Because it's more beneficial than speaking ill of yourself and keep on recreating trauma. Only time I like to talk about the past is when I want to, honestly, when I want to check childhood trauma that's coming out as adult drama. Because the way that you play out your relationships, the way that you handle your relationships are results of your childhood if they haven't been checked. Because for a lot of us, you don't check that, so now you got your new issues, or you got different ways that you move with things because that's how you choose to. But I would implore you to make sure that you're not moving in the sense of just childhood trauma, because it's not gonna be to your benefit in the long run. I need to give me a second, fam. 1 second, 1 second. That's the teriyaki. That brown stuff right now. It's a little baggy on the tail. But yeah, it's the childhood traumas that become adult dramas. So when you think about why a lot of times people be so upset and they can't pinpoint where it's coming from, is because we're not going back far enough a lot of times. In order to be able to pinpoint what our issue is. And a lot of times people feel like they don't got time to find a solution. The problem is when it's time, when it's time for a solution, a lot of people are emotional to truly see, are emotional to truly see there is a problem. To truly see there's a problem that needs to be aware and become dismissive. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. A lot of times when, there's a problem, when it's time to find a solution, people becomes too emotional and they become real dismissive with the topic. I get that. I definitely get that. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, it's certain things that I'm squeamish about that I work hard to overcome, like even with me having a snake. I'm working hard to overcome certain things because it stifles my growth in certain areas. So as much as like Brad alluding to, as much as you don't want to see the trauma that people going through, how much it hurts you, because you may be an empathetic type person, it behooves us to know what's going on. Huh? Ashley is. That's how it be, son. When people when people appreciate you, they tend to wear your clothes. Okay. It's an identity crisis. Also, too, we're claiming every label and every race before we claim ourselves. Is a stigma of victimhood that made people reject the notion of blackness. Now, that's real talk. And not to mention, you'll always remain in the state of victimhood when you're outside of your culture. These are the things that leave you up to be taken advantage of when you lack in culture. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we like that identity, we really leaving ourselves open. And for a lot of people, I say the reason why they do that is because they feel like they'll get more out of leaving that identity of black people being victims. If they leave that behind, then they won't be victims no more. That's how they feel. And quite frankly, intentions is everything. Y'all heard that a lot on this channel. Intentions is everything. So people's intentions on your life don't supersede your intentions for your own. People's intentions on your life don't supersede the intentions you have for your own life. So never fear that what somebody else got in store for you is greater than what you can do for yourself. Like I said, remember the words that you speak, they so true. And they doomed to come true. So watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Even when you feel like you down, say you up. That's the time when you say it the most. Talk to yourself nice. When yourself talking about, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. We know what we going to do. We just ain't chose to express it right now. But when the time comes, intuition will kick in. And we will find our solution. I'm telling you, I don't have to tell myself too many times, I'm tired of doubting you. I'm tired of doubting you. And the truth always keep coming through. I'm tired of it. So I'm just going to hold out. You feel me? I'm going to hold out on myself. You feel me? I'm not going to tell nobody else I have an issue going on. I'm going to hold out on myself until what I want come true. And I'm going to speak it true. She not. Seti, everybody sit down at the table. I'm trying to get some little cues, make sure I got all my stuff for this good old zucchini bread. And shout out to the queen, Katrina. Happy birthday again, sis. Happy birthday. Shout out to my big bro. I know he doing it big for you tonight. I know y'all doing it big. I appreciate y'all. Really do. Alright, y'all. We getting these dry ingredients. Feel free to drop any more questions, you know what I'm saying, or any comments. Shout out to Better Future. Shout out to Shay Love. Shout out to Miss Witty. Shout out to Malik, Rain. Shout out to Patter Tickle. Shout out to New Era Kane. You feel me? Shout out to the family. Y'all make sure y'all share this with one other person, as well as make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in. This cooking and building with gold. On the go. You feel me? On the go. Yes, words can definitely sow seeds. You darn right. They sowing seeds. You feel me? I ask it right, Better Future. I'm ready for you. Man, I appreciate you. Like, Dan, sub, yes. Share it with your people too, because I'm telling you, it's going to be some conversations you're going to run across on this channel, and it's going to be stuff that you want to tell your family, because that's really where I come from with it. I was that person that would say stuff to the family members that other people would be like, what? I wanted to say that, but you said it, and I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So this is that channel. I speak up. I'm a Gemini Cancer, which means my ability to oscillate and feel what other people are feeling, as well as appreciation for family, which is my Cancer side, man, it leaves me in a state of always being able to relate to my people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that we family. I'm glad that we are here for this family reunion, because anytime we come together, it's a family reunion over here. Anytime. You feel me? I'm Floyd Duncan, grandson. Keep get what? Soy sauce. She asked him about some soy sauce for the rice. And you know they make vegetarian soy sauce? They do. I ain't never heard of it until recently. That's why I be trying to stray away from it. Like I'll let them do it, but I'm trying not to do too much. Going up there and sitting down? But Jesus. Yeah. You need some? I need to wash this out. No, it wasn't like clean. No, she wanted to. No, I didn't see her at all. She must have called her. Let's see what we got cracking. When you decided to get married, whoa. That's a great question. So much was going through my head. Honestly, one of the first things that was going through my head was like, I know my mom better be happy now. I was like, man, I know my mom better be happy now, cause I know I ain't out here wilding no more. You know, as well as when I got married, you know, we'll talk about that next. The wedding day, that was really something that I didn't expect. I didn't expect for not nobody in my family to show up. Maybe that should have been a cue or something. Cause even so my ex-wife was like, "Why did you let me force you into doing that?" I'm like, "Force?" So I thought, that was the natural course of action when you been with somebody as well as been building a family. That was the natural course of action. So for me, like a lot of people would say, I wouldn't change a thing. I learned what I was supposed to learn from it. Okay, we're getting all these ingredients together, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, one. I know that's how you feel when you see me. Say right now. But I was doing something.
What you gotta do, man?
But yeah, I was thinking things was gonna be everything, you feel me? What you up to, Patty Tickle? Did you get married, Patty Tickle? What was going through your mind when you got married, Better Future? Shoot. And for those who ain't married, who in the chat planning on getting married? Oh yeah, make sure y'all pull up. Family about to turn up. We got the pre-debate show from the pop off for Blue and Taz. Taz versus Blue debate coming up. You feel me? Oh, you did? So what was going through your mind when you got married, Patty? Like I said, we got the Taz and Out the Blue debate coming up. My triplet brother and my bro Taz. Man, come on, bro. I thought I was gonna avoid it too. You thought? That's what we thought then. We thought we avoided that. Hey, put that here. Put it here, G. Put it here. What's up, Mom? Some more what? You done eating already? Okay, give it a second, baby. I'll let you know when it's time for second. That girl smacked that thing. That food must have been good. Shout out to the chef. Who's pissed that off? I thought I had some flowers.
Invasion going on.
I believe it was an invasion. And now I'm about to invade a stove. Damn, what time is it? Yeah, y'all, we gotta hit the road, Jack. But I want to say, look, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna come back with the pictures at least of the food, shoot, cause we gotta go check out this pre-debate show. So love you as myself. Ain't nothing you can do about it. As we are one, kinfolk. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. We about to break it all down. We just what? About to make zucchini bread right now. Love.